Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to some Minecraft modded survival Infinity. So what you're actually hearing now, the audio that you're hearing right now is actually post-production audio, stuff like that. I actually don't remember what it's called. It's basically audio that's done after the recording. So the recording is done, and then I add my own audio onto it that's like after the video. Um, just I don't know, like this is pretty good sometimes, like it's fun to do sometimes and it's good in some occasions, but I don't actually remember the correct terminology for it, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm trying to do. I don't remember what I was trying to do here, but we actually made some progress with some stuff today, and I'm pretty happy with this episode, but I feel like it could have gone a little bit smoother. Either way, as you can see, we wanted to build the quarry, and I went strip mining, and I found enough diamonds. I think I had like 200 some odd blocks or something, like not blocks. I mean, like I dug 200 blocks like in a straight line, and I finally found enough diamonds to make what I needed. So then I did a little, like I didn't actually have enough. I could then, like, after I made everything and I realized, oh whoopsies, I forgot about the diamond pick. I paused the video, I paused the video, and what's it called? I went and had to find 3 more diamonds, which was a pain, but I finally did it. So you'll see in a second. I'm working my way into building it, and I was using a bunch of blocks, but I didn't really know what to do or what I was doing. Like, I've seen it in other videos and stuff like that, but I never actually did it myself, so I was like, I'm just gonna wing it and see what happens. Again, I realized I didn't need it. I needed more diamonds. Or actually, why did I go down? I needed more gold. No, what it? Actually, oh yeah, I also have the jetpack that I forgot to mention. I do indeed still have the jetpack. If you've seen the last episode, I do have the jetpack. As you can see, this huge. Yeah, I needed gold. As you can see, this huge just strip mine that's just going straight down, like just straight for a long time. So that was basically what I did off camera, because I thought that was just gonna be boring. So I thought, like, yeah, that's good. That's probably a good amount of gold, but I wanted to find some more. So then I just went down a little bit more, or longer, or farther down. Sorry, found some gold. I don't remember where. Obviously I found a couple of these little kind of eating carrots. Found a few of these little kind of small caves that I explored, but not really anything useful. But if I ever need anything, I could just like, or a certain type of element. Wow, did I really just say that? Or I could just come down here and there's practically everything, from coal to diamonds to aluminum to everything. So I kind of made a mistake. I should have used my portal gun here for quick transportation. I do some reason forget to use my portal gun for a lot of stuff, and then I only finally realize it later on. But we do have the jetpack, which is a quick flight upwards. But I've noticed that the jetpack only really helps me in the situations of moving up or down. Well, more up than down. But like moving forward and backwards is just terrible. Like, it's horrific. It's so bad that I don't even know, man. So I'm waiting for all the gold to smelt up so I can have a bit more, because I realized I was off by a little bit. I think I was off by one gold thing, or no, 2 gold things. So I was off by 4, no 6. Wait, what? 5. I was like, what's the number in between? I was off by 5 pieces of gold, but I got enough for 2 blocks, and I had a little bit left over. So I made the 2 blocks, and then I went over and, finished up the quarry. As you can see. Because, we just needed 2 more. So I got the 2 that we needed. And the reason was because we needed the diamonds to do this and make the diamond gear. There you go. And then I realized that I was like, oh, why is it not working? And then I made an extra gear, because I also did realize that I missed the gear. And then I finally realized that I needed diamond pickaxe. So then I was like, I'll be right back to finding a thing. And there you go. Had it. So that was fun. That was a cut, by the way. That was just a there and back cut. So, anyways, that was fun, and there you go. Found it. Found it. Got it after a while, and then I forget that sometimes it doesn't work. So then I had to put it in all manually, and boom, diggity, there you go. We had the quarry. And then the last thing we needed was the landmarks. And to be fair, we didn't actually need this. I realized later on that I have no idea what the hell I was doing. So I didn't take the time to get a wiki open or anything. I was just like, I'll wing it and see what happens. And I got it to work for a little while. And then I realized I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, and I should probably figure out what the heck I'm doing later, or so I don't make myself look dumb. So I tried to get obviously these pipes and stuff like that, so I could, actually I don't even know what I wanted in particular here. Oh yeah, I wanted the diamond pipes because you can sort items, and then you want the void one. So then what you do is you make it so everything goes in one direction, and then only dirt and cobblestone goes in another direction. Therefore, you can get rid of all of that, and then you only have ores and everything else going into the chest of whatever. And the quarry works really, 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 really well with the applied energistics when you have the ME system. But of course, for some reason, I still can't figure out how to get the power system working for ME system. Not the power system, but like the power for the accelerator growth crystal thingy. And I'm still working on that because that'd be nice to get working. But, So then I was figuring out how to make these pipes. And it was like, what? But in the end, I figured it out. And made 8. And I don't know what I'm looking for. This is the problem with post-production stuff, like commentary and stuff like that. Like, I have no idea what's going on that I'm watching this back. Because I don't remember what my thought process at the time was. Grab iron, just to see that they had iron. That's good. Oh yeah, I needed wood. So I decided it's about high time that I just make a freaking axe. And I was like, alright, there you go. We got ourselves an axe. And I don't know what I was trying to make. Apparently I have really spazzy hands because I have no idea what I was trying to do there. And I got kind of tired of going up and down. Oh, fun. It's nighttime. Didn't realize that. I just went to sleep outside my house. Who needs to sleep inside the house when you can sleep right outside it? So I needed wood for chests, because I wanted whatever the quarry did, it what's it called, went into a chest. So I needed a bunch of wood for that. And I made like 4 chests. Yeah, wow, I was right, 4 chests. I wasn't sure, I just said a random number. And like a genius, I forgot to use my portal gun, but I realized to use my portal gun the second and third time. So I tried to find a good place to put it. I'm like, maybe in the forest near the house. But then I realized that there's a bunch of trees, and it can get like really like it might not work, especially since the taint's like nearby. I don't want to risk it. So I decided to go into a grassy flatland type of thing. As you can see, I run into the grassy flatland area, and like a baboon, I try to figure out here, and then I realize that's kind of small, and then I'm like, I have no idea how these markers work, and I kept trying to right click it, realizing afterwards that you have to actually apply power to it, and that these markers don't actually work. And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put it like right here. And then I start counting, and I'm like 1, 2, and I'm like, okay, we'll do like 15 by 15, a big radius. And oh man, the outcome is fantastic. Cause I build up this almost this half building looking thing, trying to get it all straight on the same level, in a perfect square, everything. And in the end, it doesn't work. So I'm like counting and figure out what 15 blocks is. 1, 2, 15 blocks. And just to be safe, like, I go grab some wood because I'm just too lazy to go grab cobblestone from the house or, like, dirt because I didn't have a shovel. So I was like, yeah, there's trees. I have an axe. Let's do wood. I don't know why. Just easiest thing to obtain at the time. So I made this really ugly looking thing out in the wild. Wild? Did I really just say the wild? Out in the flatlands over here. And it's just random, like, planks going across. And the same thing on the other side. I almost miscounted here, but I didn't, or at least I hope I didn't, because then that probably was the reason I screwed up. And then I kind of, oh yeah, I did a check to see if I screwed up or not, and I'm like pretty sure I didn't. At that point, I just gave up. I was like, whatever, I don't see a point. And then realized it didn't work, and I was like, God freaking dang it. And I was like, well, what do I do now? I was like, all right, let's just destroy it and get the hell out of here. Or at least just, put it down and screw the markers, right? Like that. And collected them just in case I could use them again once I actually learn what the hell I'm supposed to do. And, yeah, anyways. Got up there, boom, and decided, all right, I don't know what I'm going to do. That didn't work. So I was just like, I give up on this, and I'm just going to get this thing to work. And I realized it needed power, because after right-clicking it a bunch of times, I realized it needs power. So then I sat here for a minute trying to figure out where to put a portal. There you go. And then ran home to put the other portal and grab a thing. So I tried 2 different methods of actually getting this quarry to work. And the first method worked, but it was very inefficient. And then so did the second one didn't work. But if the second one did work, that would be just amazing, because then I wouldn't have to do anything. But now we have to actually do stuff to get power, and like it's annoying. Like, I swear, like I'm missing, I think, 1 material to make the geothermal power thing. So I decided to get this lava generator thing. Or redstone. Was it redstone or a lava power thing? I don't actually remember. I'm trying to think. Was it what it was? Either way, we have these portals now, so it was really quick transportation. And this worked. But I was like, this is very inefficient. So I'm going to change it. So yeah, it was the lava generator. I actually have a different idea now that I'm looking at it. And I realized, like, in a second, what do you, so, oh yeah, now I remember. I thought I had to connect it through a cable, but then I realized the cable doesn't connect between those two. And I was like, welp. Yeah, that didn't work. So then I realized, like, okay, maybe it just works if I put it right next to it. Oh yeah, I tried a couple different things to see if it would work. Nothing worked. I even tried a different cable, even though it's from the same freaking mod, which made no sense. But, I was desperate times call for desperate measures. I was desperate. I even went back to make this thing. Like, I have no idea what I was supposed to do. Like, I understand, like, why you guys are in pain when watching this, because I'm now watching this and I'm just like, why you do this, Dean? Oh, man. This is hurting my brain watching this. And I moved around, like, 6 different things to, like, figure out what the hell I wanted to do. And what I wanted to put away. And then I was just like, I'm going to put away nothing. Never mind. Maybe after the 7th or 6th trip back. Like, that worked, but that didn't connect to there. And I finally was just like, alright, that's it. I'm done. I'm just going to put it right next to it. I was like, come on. Let's just try this one last final thing by putting it right next to Misclicked. Like a G. And I was just like, whatever, let's put a lava. And then I realized it doing this thing. I was like, what the heck is it spitting out? And then I realized it's spitting out the frame for the actual quarry itself. I was like, all right, let's put it in the other buckets and see how much power that gives off. I was like, this thing is getting like 40 RF a tick or something like that. But it's going to only last for 20 seconds. And I was like, holy, that's nothing. Like, that's not going to give off enough power. And I forgot that I had to actually put the tubey things in, because it was just literally shooting it out from the top, just out, straight out. So I don't actually know what just happened there. I apologized if it skipped, like, me talking, or like it cut really badly. I actually have no idea what the hell happened, but I apologize. My computer sometimes does dumb stuff. Anyways, I attached the two things together, and I was like, oh, I have a good idea. What if I change it from that to redstone? And it didn't work. It did not work. I got really upset afterwards. You'll see in a second. It took me a few minutes to actually build it, which was kind of annoying. But I was like, whatevs. I got this in the bag, man. So I just got all my stuff. I was like, what do I need? I need wood. So I'm going to go grab a couple pieces of wood. There we go, if I can get my English on point. Got a couple pieces of wood just in case. And then I think I just had barely enough for what I needed, because I needed to refine it, and I realized that I didn't refine the wood. And I didn't have cobblestone. That was also a big issue. There you go. Realized everything that I needed. Went there, built the piston. Or not. And then I realized I was missing the iron, which I also just realized now. Did I? Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought I put the iron back in the chest. I was like, what are you doing? But like a G, did the wrong thing and pressed the wrong button. And then I realized that I needed two of these, because I needed to make two of them, I think. But, whatever. So I made these two. And then threw them on the ground, I think. Threw something on the ground. I threw a lot of things on the ground, because my inventory is always full. I was like, oh yeah, I need a new one. I mean, a second one. So I was like, let's get this show on the road. Again, full inventory, and I was like, oh yeah, I should just make, right? Nope. I was wrong. And I was just like, whatever. I think I'll just build it myself. And made a second one. I was like, oh man, this is the best idea. This is going to work so well. I'm going to make 2 redstone torches. It's just going to go and be powering infinitely without me even doing anything. And I was like, ooh. And it stopped. As you can see, it was like 30 seconds the whole time we were away. And I put that down. I was like, oh, yeah, I got to destroy that. Destroyed. It was like, yeah, axe, probably should use that. Tried to collect these things, but I couldn't get it. And there you go. I was like, all right, let's get this redstone engine working. I thought, whoopsies. And there. I was like, oh man, it's going to be so good. Again, using the wrong tool. Like a G. I was like, why is it not moving? I freaked out so hard. I put like 2, 3, 4. I was like, why is this not working? I put it below. But it just has a really, really slow. I'm just impatient. Let me put it that way. I was just like, oh, lordy, Lord, just help my soul. So, went back. Was like, all right, I guess I need levers for this, because I know this should work. So I would sleep this off, clear my head. I didn't clear anything. And then I was just like, all right, levers. I was like, how do you make a lever? And then I kind of got embarrassed. I was like, well, I've been playing Minecraft for 5 years or something along those lines, and I couldn't make a lever. I was like, whatever. And I was just like, okay, that's it. I'm just going to dump random stuff into this chest until I get the ME system working. I was like, okay, this is a priority now. I was like, why is this not working? So I gave it time, and then it started working. And I was like, oh, it just has a long startup. And then I sat there waiting for like 2 minutes for it to just go faster. Because what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to start, and then it's supposed to gain speed, which is then supposed to pump out. I'm assuming it's supposed to pump out RF, and you're thinking, like, what I was thinking is they're part of the same mod. Why doesn't that give that RF? I was like, the only explanation I thought of was that it's just not powerful enough. I was like, well, that's fun. I tried to find like 37 different ways of powering it, and I was like, well, I have absolutely no idea. And I kept right clicking, and I kept trying to figure out like what the heck was going on, why it wasn't going any faster, and realized that it was basically it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff that you guys always do. We made a bit of progress. I'll finish the quarry on the next episode, and hopefully we'll continue on something on the next episode and the episode after that. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please rate, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff that you guys always do. I already said that. I'm gonna let you guys go. Peace out. See you later, and have a great day, guys.